Pat Fusty is my favorite hero, the Ice Monkey is my favorite tower, the Bomb Shooter is my second favorite tower, and the Heli is my third favorite tower. So let's see how good they sync together in Bonanza. And we got up on the roof with the opponent with an 8-win streak, and Pat Fusty, of course. Now, the only source of decamo we have is the embrittlement, and other than that, there's no decamo here, which would mean that for the Bomb Shooter, it's kind of gonna be lacking camo. But then the Ice Monkey, of course, has camo at the top path, and the Heli with the middle path. And he's gonna start off with the Dora. He's probably gonna be going something boring like the Super Monkey. I mean, literally everybody's been using the Super Monkey upcut. Yep, there it is. Don't know what I was saying, but there the Super Monkey is. We'll start with an Ice Monkey. We can, of course, regen our lives. And now, if you didn't know about Pat Fusty, level 3 buffs all towers in his range, but it buffs the primary towers even more. So, whenever you use Pat Fusty, make sure to use a couple primary towers, like I am right now. The Heli, forget about him. But usually you want to use Pat Fusty with primary towers and the Monkey Village. That way you can have the top path village, which will also buff primary towers and Pat Fusty because he's the only hero classified as primary. No other heroes classified as anything, but they should do that. And he's gonna start with that, and I can't quite afford a Heli farm. So anyway, so he may have the better Bonanza strat and a win streak, so he must be good at the game. But even though it's basically impossible to get to round 100 in Battles 2 because no strategy can get there, even with the easiest map and the strongest strategy, I can still say that we might be able to beat him if we have more skill. Now, he was on an 8-win streak or something, so I don't think he's lacking skill or anything, but who knows. Let's see how close we can get to winning. Spoiler alert, I actually won this game. And guys, when you play Bonanza, just don't use a Super Monkey. It makes both your time and your opponent's time a lot more boring when you just use a Super Monkey. It's like cheating. It's like Minecraft with keep inventory or something, so just don't use it, man, okay? So now, throughout the end of these early game rounds, because I don't consider it to be the mid-game until group ceramics or Moabs are available, we're gonna be maximizing our eco with purple balloons. Yes, this time I didn't switch it up, because usually I do switch it up, like saying tight leads or like region ceramics or something goofy. But no, we're just gonna send normal old purple balloons. And I actually was gonna send phased, but you know, phased aren't out yet. So y'all get this one for free. I'm not actually gonna switch it up because I didn't really get the chance to. And now we're already up to 266 lives. And yeah, we're just gonna keep climbing. It's not like it really matters though, because when you go late game, if you leak anything, it's probably gonna be like a Moab or something. But if we get over 616 lives, we can actually tank a Moab. So that's kind of fun to do, especially when you don't have BTN. It's like the ultimate flex. And oh no, he's gonna lag farm. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. What if I like abuse that? I can like seriously abuse that if I just send infinite regions. Or even ceramics even, if I wanted. Oh, that's way too expensive. No, he's gonna go for a regrow farm. Wait, no. I mean, regrow blocker. It can't block infinite. It can't block infinite. It can't block infinite. And, okay, I told you guys. I told you so. There goes an 8-win streak. I told you, you can, in fact, beat the Super Monkey in Bonanza. Yeah, that was absolutely insane, guys. But that was a pretty short game, so let's play another one. This guy's crying, and he has a 3-win streak, and we got a map that is not good for the Ice, the Bomb, or the Heli. Okay, well, it's kind of good for the Bomb, and it's somewhat decent for the Ice, but not really for the Heli. Either way, we should lose this one, but we were supposed to lose the last one, but now we still won. And this guy's clan is named the Candy Files, those who know. But anyway, it's round 0, and we're gonna be maximizing our eco with grouped heart balloons. I made that up. Anyway, where do I want Pat Fusty? There's like no intersection, which means there's no clear idea as to where he's meant to be. Maybe we like, I don't even know. Maybe like on last with the cluster or something. There's like no explanation on this map to where the best cluster bomb spot would be. This is decent. I mean, not really, but it gets the job done. Alright, so he has the ninja. It was a good late game tower, but trust me when I say even after they buffed it, the buff still didn't make up for the previous nerf. So I must say the ninja is still a very bad late game tower. And then he has the wizard, which is even worse of a late game tower. And like, if you know, my projector has a black spot on the screen like right here, so I can't hardly see anything. It's like pitch black, so I'm kind of just guessing. My bomb shooter here probably isn't really pixel perfect, but like I can see the red outline, so I think maybe somewhere there. I think that should be accurate. I mean, I can see a little bit. It's not like it's a dead spot. Well, it is a dead spot, but you know, it's still usable-ish. See, look at that. Rallying Roar, all nearby monkeys can pop +1 layer, which means like +1 damage. And primary monkeys attack faster for a short time. Not normal monkeys, but primary monkeys. So all monkeys in range will get more damage, and then the primary monkeys will get more speed and more damage. So yeah, primary monkeys, they get 2 buffs, while other monkeys only get 1 buff. So I guess Pat Fusty is kind of picking favorites today. He has a stupor monkey all the way in the back of the map. Is he gonna go for, is that gonna be his TSG all the way in the back of the map? That's gonna be weird. Anyway, we have, good question. We have like no camo, so we can decamo up here, but that's basically it. We don't have like any other good way to pop camo balloons, except for going for an embrittlement all the way up here. Yeah, the embrittlement, best 4th tier in the game. It looks familiar, I don't know why. And hopefully they'll be able to like decamo everything, because if it doesn't, we'll kind of die. But we can also go for a, maybe like a something all the way in the back of the map. We'll go for like that, and then maybe, I think for what we're gonna spam, it's probably just gonna be helis. And then right here, right where I can fit it, it's gonna be a guy with the top half and the bottom half, top and the bottom. Mostly like that, yeah. So that way he'll be able to pop camos, but he still can't pop camo zebras, so rip. Or maybe it can, I don't know. But one time I thought that the ice shards could pop camo zebras, but no, since they were zebras, it didn't. Except the only thing in his range was zebras. And I'm pretty sure, like, on the first attack, he can't pop zebras, but only on the ice, like, the part that shoots ice out. I think that is when it can pop zebras. Except since there was nothing but zebras, I guess it couldn't do the first attack, which means it couldn't do the second attack. So, oh well. I died, but that's too bad. Anyway, he's going for another super monkey in the random position. And what if I killed him, like right here, you know? Like, right here. Yeah, Maybe this action. Maybe. Because this is the action that killed my last opponent, lol. He's gonna do the have some of this explosion. And, oops, I sent a mob or 2. I didn't want to do that. And now we'll send like a whole bunch of ceramics. And wow, we have a lot of money saved up there. That's an insane amount of money. And that should probably kill our opponent there. And that's a lot of regrow, even if he did survive the first bit. Okay, so hopefully this third game here is like actually a good late game. However, this opponent is not on a win streak, being our first that's not on a win streak, and he's laughing, And we're on the map Garden. And Garden isn't really a good map for the Heli, but that just makes it all the harder. AKA the more interesting. So this isn't a good cluster bomb map to begin with, and it's even worse of a cluster bomb map if you don't remove that obstacle, because there's only like 3 bombs that are exploding. So there we go, now you should be able to explode more of the bombs, I hope. This will probably be like an ice shards or something, except we want it to maximize its potential, so we'll bring it out here so that his range will be able to maximize every time that he claps his hands like on the ground or whatever it is that ice monkeys do. He is spamming 000 banana farms all over the place, and I'm pretty sure you can get 2 more of them up here, except his druid is probably in the way, so he's probably gonna be sad to not know that. Druid Alchemist Farm. Okay, that's terrible. So, you kind of just never want to use the Farm in Bonanza because, oh, that just got through. It's fine. Kind of. But yeah, anyway, you don't want to use the Farm in Bonanza because you already have infinite money. Why would you bring a tower that can't do anything but give you money when you already have infinite money? It's round 5 and I have $3,000 over that, actually. And, okay, so yeah, I'm linking. Probably go for the Heli then. So, like, it just doesn't make sense to bring the banana farm along. And then there's the Etienne, which isn't really good late game. Pat Fusty's like a little bit better, you know, he can squish Moabs and all that. And, then there's the Druid, who's actually pretty good late game, but not when you spam him. And same thing for the Alchemist, so I guess his strategy might still be better than mine, though. And he already almost leaked, and now he's gonna tower boost because his setup is just that bad. I mean, he needs bottom path druids, not the top path. Why did I just hit the spacebar button? So now it's round 11, and if he rushes me, I die. But, okay, yeah, so he's rushing me, that's cool. We'll go for that to make sure we don't die, or at least help, that is. We will also go for a, probably like a Iciclers. He's going to do that nonsense. And then we can probably go for like, that's not good. That's actually really not good. And why is he on pursuit? And now I die. So basically, this is a pretty bad strategy when it comes to all that. I mean, don't really know what else to say, so, that is it, guys. My favorite towers do not sync together very well. We see, the first game was just kind of a little bit of knowledge on how the snowstorm works. It layers on, basically all of your defense. He had a Dark Knight, a Dora, and a Sun Avatar, but just because that snowstorm was layering, he died. And second game was whatever. Third game, though, it really went to show how this setup does not synchronize together very well. However, if you remove the Heli, goodbye Heli, then replace it with something like the submarine or the village so that the bomb shooter can see camo, then you'll be off to a much, much better start. So basically, the Heli kind of has to go. So, yeah. And then also make sure to check out this video where I showed this infinite money glitch. I'm not joking. It actually made me so rich. And it was in a ranked battle too. A ranked battle, and I had like, I don't remember, $400,000. I don't know. Make sure to check it out. Bye.